Here we have the Noble Knights of the Round Table box set.
Never seen one.
This is a very unique set. Probably the first of its kind, as I know, as far as I know. Thank you.
Lots of Sean's gets a hard on for these things.
You might say that.
True.
Now, it comes with Merlin, last chapter of the Noble Knights, Noble Knight Bedweir. Merlin, probably one of the better cards in this set. Woo! Look at him go. There's a power-up pack. Contains 3 of a set of 6 cards. This includes Compulsory Evacuation Device, Effect Veiler, Mystical Space Typhoon, Torrential Tribute, Gold Sarcophagus, and Forbidden Lance.
God, I want one.
So there's that side for later.
How much is it?
This set?
Yeah.
I got them for 49,
Okay.
or, no, 45, I'm sorry.
They're $50 a piece.
Right you are. So of course we're going to come with Ignoble Knight of High
Wanna flip 'em around?
Lancelin,
Thanks.
Ignoble Knight of High Lancelin, Arcturgus, King of the Noble Knights, the Sacred Arcturgus, both the rank 4 and 5. Arcturgus himself, before being crowned king, Noble Knight Gawain, one of the 3 who accompanied the accompanying the quest for the Holy Grail, Lancelot,
Hey, Robert, you're in the light.
badass himself,
Thanks.
Mordred, Galahad, Tristan, Bors, 2 of them, Percival, Hector, Guinevere,
Red dress.
the Lady of the Lake,
Yeah, I have one.
very lady who raised Lancelot from birth, Honest, Knight Day Greffer, Dawn Knight,
Which make no sense.
yeah. I mean, hey,
Knights.
you have these guys, but you know what you don't have is the brothers.
Mm-hmm.
Both of the, 2 of the field spells, 2 of Gallatin, the sword used by Gawain. His effect has to do with the lore of the actual sword itself, where it'll increase his strength by 10-fold, but as the day progresses, he'll slowly lose strength. Arendite, the sword of the fabled Lancelot. Not sure exactly how his effect fits into lore, and the myths behind Arthurian legend. Caliburn, 2 of them. This is the legitimate sword from the stone. This was is linked very closely to Excalibur, which, until I did some more research on it all, was I didn't know that there were 2 swords that Arthur used and possessed. One of them being a sword from his father, the actual sword that came from the stone, and later on he was provided with a sword for being crowned king, and this is the Excalibur that is so well known. And then Destiny, easily the best out of the Noble Arms equipped spells. Dark Hole, we're getting into Swords of Revealing Light, we're getting into some of the tech cards, Reinforcement of the Army, Book of Moon, Foolish Burial, Release Restraint Wave, Swords at Dawn, Avalon, Call of the Haunted, Malevolent Catastrophe, Dimensional Prison, and Solemn Warning.
Those warnings in deep prisons look sexy.
Yes, indeed. These really are the first lineup of very unique platinum rare cards where everything, quite literally everything, is shiny aside from the text box, so it sort of stands out and is all you really, that, the effects, types, attributes, and everything is all you really need to worry about a lot of the time. All except Gold Sarcophagus being good, and I got exactly what I wanted. Forbidden Lands and Mystical Space Typhoon, which are the only cards that I would leave for my original Noble Knight set or deck to accompany the rest of the new guys in with it. Now, of course, you're going to get the incredibly nice mat, as well as 70 Noble Knights of the Round Table sleeves.
Those sleeves are killer.
Yes, they are. And I was watching a video. These are also the very first kinds of sleeves that have a horizontal artwork. This is in order to include all of the Noble Knights that sit around the table. Otherwise, it'd be pretty difficult fitting them on a vertical one. But it's very new. It's just a whole new feel, and that's pretty killer in itself. With my last Noble Knight deck, this is pre-Merlin, you could call it. I went 3 weeks in a row going undefeated. And that was using, that was going up against stuff like Chainburn. I went up against Satellar Knights, Ghost Tricks. What else?
Burning Abyss. Did you ever have to play Carlos?
No, I didn't. Although I've had similar run-ins before with my Dolce deck, and that didn't work out very well, so I can't imagine Noble Knights faring too much.